The fifth dimension transcends space and time, a higher state of being woven into our reality. It is not a place but a state of consciousness, a frequency that vibrates within the core of our existence. Here we uncover the hidden layers of reality, a universe vibrant with connection and dynamic interplay. The fifth dimension is a spiritual revolution, an evolution from within that expands into the cosmos. Signs and shifts guide us on this transformative path. Our consciousness redefined, our experience deepened. 1. Heightened intuition and synchronicity. Intuition becomes the language of the soul in the fifth dimension, a guiding light that leads us towards our true north. Synchronicity weaves its magic subtly yet unmistakably. Messages from the universe in the form of coincidences. Each event a cosmic wink, an invitation to understand deeper truths. Our paths illuminated by these signs, our journey more profound. The world speaks in a symphony of signs and wonders. We learn to listen, to observe, to align with this higher dialogue. Our decisions become reflections of an inner wisdom. The dance of synchronicity, a testament to our interconnectedness. 2. The dissolution of time. Time unravels its linear grip in the fifth dimension, a construct of the third dimension, now fluid and expansive. Past, present, and future merge in a dance of eternity. Each moment a confluence of experiences beyond the clock's face. Presence becomes the portal to this timeless existence. Past regrets and future anxieties dissolve into the now. Our lives no longer bound by the tick-tock of measured seconds, but by the depth and richness of the eternal present. Time elasticity allows us to savor moments of connection. The universe accelerates our growth, compressing time in our evolution. We become timeless beings, living fully in the spectrum of now. 3. Transcending the ego. The ego, once a fortress of identity, begins to fade. In its place, a vast landscape of collective consciousness emerges. We witness the melting away of personal desires and fears, an unveiling of the true self, unbound by the ego's chains. The journey into the fifth dimension is a dance of surrender, where the self is not lost, but found in the expanse of the all. Identity attachments fall away like leaves in autumn. Labels and roles we play become translucent and less defining. The ego's voice, once loud and persistent, now a distant echo. Our true essence shines forth, a star in the universe's constellation. Unity with all existence becomes the heartbeat of our experience. The illusion of separation dissipates into the oneness of being. We find freedom not by escaping the ego, but by embracing its place in the larger whole. 4. Multidimensional creativity. Creativity in the fifth dimension breaks the mold of the known. Artistic expression becomes a conduit for universal energy. Works of art carry the frequency of higher dimensions. Creators become channels, mediums for divine inspiration. The act of creation, a sacred dialogue with the cosmos. Intuition and impulse guide the hands of the multidimensional artist. Art transcends form, becoming a living energy of transformation. The creative process, a reflection of the soul's deepest yearnings. Each creation a tapestry of spiritual insights and cosmic patterns. The viewer not just an observer, but a participant in the creative act. Through art, we touch the fabric of the fifth dimension, a multidimensional playground where imagination meets spirit. Creation and co-creation blur, a dance with the divine. 5. oneness with nature. Nature becomes an extension of the self in the fifth dimension, a sacred communion where every leaf and stone speaks. The language of the wind, a melody to those who listen. Rivers carry the whispers of wisdom from mountain to ocean. Animals share their untold stories with open hearts. We walk the earth as kin to every creature and creation. The separation between humanity and nature dissolves. In its stead, a partnership of respect and mutual nurturing. The earth responds to our touch with vibrant life. Our care for the planet reflects our inner purity. The oneness with nature is a mirror of our oneness with the universe. Each plant, each animal, a chapter in the earth's biography. We honor them as we honor ourselves, interconnected in the web of life. 6. The power of collective consciousness. The collective consciousness wields power in the fifth dimension. Individual thoughts and emotions merge into a shared pool of intention. Together we create realities that ripple across dimensions. Our collective desires manifest in the world around us. The group mind becomes a beacon of creation and change. Meditations and intentions set forth waves of healing and peace. The power of many focused on a single point of light. Miracles of transformation birthed from collective will. The sum of our hopes are force stronger than any one person. Together we rise, lifting the vibration of the planet. The collective consciousness a testament to our unity. Each contribution vital, each participant a catalyst. In unity, we find strength. In shared purpose, a new world dawns. 7. Vibrational healing. Healing transcends the physical in the fifth dimension. Our bodies resonate with the frequencies of health and vitality. Disease and discomfort signals of misalignment in energy. Vibrational medicine becomes the norm, sound and light our tools. Chakras, the energy centers, align with the divine flow. Our cells respond to the harmony of universal frequencies. Healing is not just recovery, but an awakening to a higher state of wellness. The body a temple, the spirit its deity in constant communication. We attune to the subtle energies that dictate our physical form. The resonance of health, a symphony played in the key of the cosmos. Each note a pulse of life. Each melody a narrative of restoration. We become both the healers and the healed, the agents of our rejuvenation. Our intentions set the stage for a cascade of healing across all planes of existence. 8. Telepathic communication. Communication evolves beyond words in the fifth dimension. Telepathy becomes the bridge between minds and hearts. Our thoughts transmit as clearly as spoken language. Silence blossoms with understanding, needing no verbal expression. We share our experiences directly, mind to mind, soul to soul. The barriers of misunderstanding crumble as empathy flourishes. Conversations flow like rivers, unimpeded by doubt or deceit. The truth stands radiant, shared with an effortless exchange. Telepathic bonds unite lovers, friends, and strangers in a tapestry of connection. Distance and time no longer obstacles to the communion of spirits. We learn to guard our thought, to cultivate purity in our silent discourse. The mind's eye opens to the panorama of collective experience. In this silent language, we find the deepest connection, the unity of thought. 9. Enhanced perceptual abilities. Our senses sharpen as we enter the fifth dimension. Sight extends beyond the spectrum, hearing beyond the waves. Taste and smells recall memories from past lives and futures yet to unfold. Touch reveals the energy and history embedded in objects and beings. Perception is no longer passive, but an active engagement with the environment. We see auras, hear thoughts, and feel the emotions of others as if they were our own. The world becomes a kaleidoscope of stimuli, rich and multidimensional. Enhanced perception is a tool, a gift to navigate the higher planes. It allows us to read the world, to understand it beyond the surface. Our bodies become receptors of cosmic information, decoding the language of the universe. With these abilities, we walk with a foot in both worlds, the seen and the unseen. The mundane becomes magical, the ordinary extraordinary. We perceive the divine in all, the sacred in the everyday. 10. Living beyond duality. In the fifth dimension, the polarities of existence merge into unity. Good and bad, light and dark, no longer at odds but parts of a whole. We move beyond judgment to a place of acceptance and understanding. Duality is recognized as an illusion, a play of contrast for growth and learning. Conflicts resolve when we see the value in differing perspectives. We embrace all aspects of self, the shadow and the light. Living beyond duality, we find peace in the balance. Harmony prevails when we live from a center of wholeness. Our experiences reflect this inner alignment. Life flows with less resistance. Challenges are embraced as opportunities for expansion and evolution. We celebrate the spectrum of existence, every shade and hue. In this unity, love becomes the default, the underlying truth of our nature. Beyond duality, we are free to be infinite expressions of the One. 11. Consciousness expansion. Consciousness in the fifth dimension is an ever-expanding tapestry. Every experience, thought, and emotion weaves into its infinite design. We become aware of the multi-layered aspects of our existence. Simultaneous lives, parallel realities, and the depth of the soul's journey. Expansion is not just about personal growth, but cosmic exploration. We tap into the collective wisdom of ages past and futures unfolding. The mind stretches beyond its former limits to embrace the universal truth. Knowledge is no longer acquired but remembered, as if awakening from a dream. The expansion of consciousness is like the blooming of the universe's lotus. Each petal a revelation, each bloom a step closer to enlightenment. We are not just human beings on a spiritual journey, but spiritual beings navigating a human experience. Consciousness becomes the bridge between the material and the mystical. 12. The emergence of light communities. In the fifth dimension, communities of light emerge across the globe. Groups of souls drawn together by a shared mission of love and transformation. These communities are beacons of higher vibrational living. They embody the principles of unity, peace, and sustainability. In these sanctuaries, life is lived in harmony with all beings. Education is based on developing inner wisdom rather than accumulating information. Healing is holistic, addressing the spirit as well as the body. The arts flourish as expressions of the soul's deepest desires. Technology aligns with the laws of nature, enhancing rather than exploiting. These communities are not utopias, but real-life models of fifth-dimensional living. They show what is possible when hearts and minds align with spirit. The light communities serve as lighthouses, guiding the way for humanity's ascension. In their reflection, we see the potential for a new Earth. 13. The Rebirth of Gaia. Gaia, the living Earth, breathes with a renewed sense of purpose. Her rebirth is a sign of the fifth dimensional shift. As humanity awakens, so too does the planet. Her landscapes rejuvenate with the consciousness of her inhabitants. Forests grow lush with the energy of restoration. Oceans cleanse themselves with the vibrations of healing. Animals thrive, their lives honored as equal to our own. The Earth's energy grid activates, pulsing with light and life. Gaia becomes a reflection of the cosmos, a jewel in the crown of creation. Her transformation is our transformation. Each step towards environmental healing is a step towards self-healing. The rebirth of Gaia is a testament to the power of collective will. As she ascends, we ascend with her in a symbiotic journey of renewal. 14. The role of ancient wisdom. Ancient wisdom resurfaces in the consciousness of the fifth dimension. The teachings of sages, mystics, and philosophers find new relevance. This wisdom is the ancestral knowledge of the stars, encoded in our DNA. It speaks of unity, the cycles of nature, and the power of the mind. Pyramids, temples, and sacred sites serve as portals to this timeless knowledge. They are keys to unlocking the mysteries of our past and the potential of our future. Ancient texts and symbols are reinterpreted in the light of higher consciousness. Rituals and ceremonies regain their potency as acts of cosmic connection. We draw upon this wisdom not as a relic of the past, but as a guidepost for the future. It informs our journey, reminding us that we are part of a larger, grander story. The ancients knew of the shifts we face today and prepared the path for our ascension. Their wisdom is a gift, a legacy that we are now ready to fully understand and embrace. 15. The quantum leap in science and spirituality. Science and spirituality converge in the fifth dimension. Quantum physics begins to explain the phenomena of higher consciousness. The observer effect becomes a cornerstone of our reality creation. We see that at the quantum level, all possibilities exist simultaneously. Scientists and spiritual leaders work together to explore the nature of existence. The study of consciousness becomes a bridge between the seen and the unseen. Mystical experiences are validated through the lens of quantum theory. Healing and miracles are understood as manipulations of quantum states. The universe is recognized as a conscious, living entity. This convergence marks a quantum leap for humanity, a fusion of logic and faith, of evidence and intuition. Together, science and spirituality unlock the secrets of the universe. In this unity, we find answers to the grand questions of who we are and why we are here. 16. The transformation of relationships. Relationships evolve into a new paradigm in the fifth dimension. They become soulful connections rather than roles and expectations. We recognize the divine in each other, honoring the soul beyond the persona. Love is not a contract, but a sacred meeting of spirits. The transformation is from possession to freedom, from jealousy to joy in each other's growth. We communicate with transparency, our hearts open and receptive. Conflict transforms into a gateway for deeper understanding. Forgiveness becomes natural as we see the impermanence of our dramas. Relationships are no longer just about companionship, but about spiritual partnership. We support each other's ascension, recognizing the journey we share. The love we give and receive is a reflection of our inner wholeness. In this new light, relationships guide us back to our true selves. Together, we build a legacy of love that transcends time and space. 17. The new currency of energy exchange. In the fifth dimension, the concept of currency transcends physical money. Energy exchange becomes the new medium of value. We trade in vibrations, offering our skills and gifts as energetic contributions. The economy is based on the law of attraction and the principle of abundance. Prosperity flows from the alignment of our soul's purpose with our actions. Work is not labor, but an expression of joy and service. The exchange is equitable, fair, and in harmony with the earth. Abundance is not accumulated but shared, creating a cycle of generosity. Wealth is redefined as the richness of life experiences. The new currency fosters a culture of giving and receiving in balance. Our interactions are transactions of energy, creating ripples of positivity. In this economy, we are all investors in the collective wealth of our planet. The energy we put out is the wealth we create, the legacy we leave behind. 18. The rise of intuitive governance. Governance takes on a new form in the fifth dimension. Leaders are chosen for their wisdom, compassion, and intuitive clarity. Decisions are made through collective insight and higher guidance. Intuitive governance is responsive to the needs of all, not just the few. Policies reflect the interconnectedness of society and the planet. The welfare of the earth is as important as the welfare of its people. Leaders serve as stewards, their authority rooted in service. The rise of such governance is a sign of global maturity. Societies are guided by the principles of unity and the greater good. Laws are infused with the spirit of love and respect for life. Intuitive governance brings forth an era of peace and prosperity. It is leadership that understands the flow of the cosmic order. In this governance, we see the embodiment of fifth dimensional principles at work. 19. The evolution of education. Education transforms in the fifth dimension. It becomes a journey of awakening rather than a system of information transfer. Curriculums are designed to unlock the potential within each soul. Learning is an exploration of inner landscapes as well as outer universes. Teachers are guides, mentors who nurture the seeds of curiosity and creativity. Students are empowered to think critically, to question, and to discover. The walls of classrooms dissolve to include forests, oceans, and the stars. Education is a lifelong quest, a story that never ends. Wisdom is the goal, not just knowledge or vocational skill. The evolution of education is the cultivation of the whole human being. Mind, body, and spirit are educated in unison, a trinity of learning. This holistic approach prepares us for life in all dimensions. Education in the fifth dimension is a passport to the infinite. 20. The emergence of spiritual technology. Technology in the fifth dimension serves the expansion of consciousness. It is spiritual technology that harmonizes with our energetic fields. Devices and systems are designed to enhance our natural abilities. We connect with each other through heart coherence, not just screens. Virtual reality is a tool for empathy, for walking in another's shoes. AI serves to elevate our understanding of the soul's journey. The internet becomes a web of light connecting points of consciousness. Spiritual technology aids in healing, learning, and creating. It is respectful of the environment, a symbiosis of silicon and soul. Our gadgets are not distractions but extensions of our higher selves. This technology does not isolate but unites, amplifies, and uplifts. It is a bridge to higher realms, a support for our fifth dimensional life. In spiritual technology, we find a partner for our journey into the new age. Synopsis: the Golden Age and Fifth Dimension. As we stand on the precipice of a new age, the signs of the fifth dimension beckon. A world where consciousness reigns supreme and our spirits soar free. We have traversed the landscape of change, embracing its myriad forms. From the way we connect with others to the very fabric of our societal structures. The fifth dimension is not a distant dream, but a present reality unfolding within us. It calls for a renaissance of the soul, a rebirth of the collective heart. Our journey has shown us the power of unity, the beauty of a shared vision. We have seen the rise of communities that shine with the light of cooperation and peace. Our senses have been heightened, our intuition sharpened, our creativity unleashed. We have learned to live beyond duality, to see the oneness in the multiplicity of life. The shifts we experience are both personal and planetary, a reflection of the inner work we have undertaken, the outer world we aspire to create. The fifth dimension is a testament to what we can achieve when we live from a place of love. It is a call to action, an invitation to step into our true potential. As we conclude this discourse, let us carry the torch of this higher consciousness forward. Let it illuminate our paths and guide our steps as we build the new earth together. In the fifth dimension, we are the pioneers of spirit, the architects of heaven on earth. Our lives the canvas, our consciousness the brush. With every stroke we paint a future bright with possibility. This is our awakening, the ascension of humanity, the destiny of our planet. The fifth dimension is here, and we are its creators, its children, its legacy. Thank you for joining us today. Please stay safe.